use their basement was functional. What is up, guys? My name is Adam, and as you can see behind me, there is an abandoned building. So I am in Wells Goodfellow. It's not a particularly safe place that you want to be in St. Louis. You can see here I'm at kind of just a family home. Don't know much about this one. Haven't even tried to access it yet. It looks like it's accessible. I can see an open door in the basement there. So we're going to try this one out, guys. See what's up. Yeah. At this point. So there's just a lot of just stuff, right? I mean, this is just stuff. I can look at some of this to try and get some dates. There's a Holy Bible right there. And like the conditions of what these people left this house as, I don't know, you know. I don't see any charred marks yet, as if it was a fire. I don't know. But we've got, you know, a kid. There's some charred edges there, maybe. What's this? Let's see if we can get a date. Yeah, there's some charred edges on that paper. So we're looking at a fire. This is interesting. They had a bathtub in the basement. I mean, a bathroom in the basement, because that's obviously a toilet. They used their basement was functional. Here, so we live here. So this was a functional basement. Someone who was very religious. It seems like. Oh, it has a terrible smell down here. Pisces. Someone maybe early 20s. This just kind of gives me early 20 vibe, early 20s vibe. A type of, that's a kid. That's a toddler. Purse. Bed. Yes, the clothes, I don't know. They all look pretty retro to me, but alright, CDs, so we're at least in, what, the mid-90s? Kirk Franklin Christmas. So it looks like there's only one bed in here, so if there was a toddler in here too, they may have slept in the same bed. Okay, Swisher Sweets. So, don't mind a cigar here or there. There's Uno. Played some games. Probably a social person. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Arena. No date. Okay, so she slept here, probably with an infant, or she at least had a young child. My guess would be 90s, just based kind of on some of the decor, some of the clothes. And I wouldn't put it much. So this area is more charred than the other room. So this may have been the source of the fire. As you can see, this is much more charred. So the fire could have started here. And this looks like it was another space to live. Like maybe there was 2 separate apartments down here. That's my guess. Or they could have been a family. And maybe had a couple of kids. Pillow is weird. Yeah, that pillow is weird. Okay, so this just looks like back storage. But yeah, I think somebody would have lived in this room as well. That TV is 90s, I would say. So we're probably in the 90s right now. But there's a Wii. There's a Wii, so now we're in the 2000s. I just don't get it. Yeah, I really don't get it. And I've found nothing with a date on it. Which I usually will at least find a few items with dates. So it's a little weird that I haven't found a date. Envelope, but not used. Ow, that hurt. Maybe we'll have better luck with dates with this kind of stuff. But it's been charred, so the date is in a corner and I can't read it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to read anything from in here. Physical science, so that has an adolescent living here, so probably an adolescent, a teenager. It's kind of creepy, that blanket sprawled out like that. Okay, there's another CD, so that puts us maybe mid-90s, early 90s. Ow. I've hit that thing like 10 times. Alright, so this is where I came in. And we're gonna... I didn't see a way to get upstairs. Is this a 1 floor? I didn't see a way to get upstairs. What the hell? Alright. We're gonna have to find another way upstairs. Alright, so it looks like they had their own entrance. And then this person had their own entrance. So this would have been, I think, 2 apartments down here, and then maybe, let's see what we have up here. There's a lock on that one. See that lock? Let's see if there's another way in. Okay, I'm gonna walk right up to the front. And we're in. Sofa, bed, or maybe another sofa. Looks like 2 sofas. Yeah, somebody lived up here. It's almost like 2 different houses sharing the same house. They finished the basement, and then up here would have been more house vibes, because like I see a bathtub over there. This could have been a really big window. This floor is hard. So I have to be really careful in here. And this looks like it has its own basement, which doesn't make sense to me. So maybe master bedroom, guest bathroom, maybe master bedroom, guest bedroom, closet over there. All right, so we got closet, bed, bureau. It looks to me like the fire started upstairs. This is much more damage. This is just floating door. See that? That's a door, but it's just kind of like floating. Bathroom. Wonder if there would have been a shower. Most likely. Alright, so this is another example of just like people living their lives, and then the fire happens, and their life just gets frozen in time, and these charred items just remain. But still no dates. Guess I could look at this. I don't think those are from the owner. I think somebody else left that here. Why? I don't know. Everything's so charred here that it's unlikely I'm going to find anything with a date. There's no way. Oxycodone. There's no way this place was going in 2018. So I think this person left him here. They were in this house for some reason. See, like their stuff was just hanging. I'm just standing on a pile of clothes. And there's not much else to glean. It's a very interesting big bureau above the wardrobe though. I love that. See, I get old vibes from that, like 1900s. It's very cool. Alright, so I went in the bedroom. Now we've got, it looks like, living room, possibly. Office, work, but kitchen. Alright, we're in the kitchen. Because there is the china, the glasses they used, kind of just frozen in time, all charred. Like their whole life just went up in flames, you know. In recognition and appreciation of your faithfulness and donation to the North Chinbin MB Church, Mother Willie, 1949 to 2006. It's too bad she couldn't retrieve that. You know, I would think that would have sentimental value. I don't think I'm inhaling good stuff right now. My lungs are kind of on fire. So something I'm inhaling is not good for me. This looks like it's a cookbook. So she died in 2006 and got that plaque. It's after 2006 that this fire happened, which I just find hard to believe. Because like downstairs it just looked like all 1990s stuff. Right. So, yeah, this was definitely two different apartments. Alright, don't want to go down here. So I'm going to be quiet for a second. Oh, this is the downstairs. We were already here. That's the woman that I said probably had a kid, maybe 20s, based on the stilettos, shoes, based on the clothes. And then I hypothesized that there was another person over there. Okay, so there wasn't upstairs. I just totally missed it. All right, well, that answers that question at least. So I think they shared this house. I think that would have been a separate apartment and this would have been a separate apartment. That's my guess. Although it could have been a two-family home, like the mom and the daughter lived together, something like that. That's not unusual. In fact, that happens all the time. Alright, I'm trying to remember where I came from. Where I entered. I just walked through. I remember that. I think it was right there. That's right there. I'm just gonna low-key walk out of here. right.